I hope we all wake up. I hope we all the Mu'mineen, all the Shia around the world, they come to their senses. What we are doing to Imam Zaman alayhi salam. Nutbah is a cry of a believer. You say, Binafsi anta, I cry for you. You are so dear to me. I am sorry I have done this to you. You have been made responsible for my deen, and I have not done justice to this. I have not helped you. I have forsaken the deen, the faith. I don't care about it. I am sorry for that. You know, this is at least a person can do this. If he doesn't follow the religion right, at least feel sorry for doing this. Develop that connection with Imams, because that will bring forgiveness. That will bring purity. That will bring purification. That will bring, qurb, taqarrub ila Allah. That's why you see Shuhada of Ashura. That's why they gave their life. So all this insaniyat is going to leave Islam. Leaving Islam basically, living for good. Then what will it stand for? Who will stand for justice? Who will stand for all the oppressed people, all the people who are Muslim, all this injustice being done? Who's going to stand for Palestine? Who's going to stand for Yemen and Bahrain and Pakistan and Iraq and Syria and Lebanon and God forbid, God knows how many places, non-Muslims who are all dying, Africa, other places. Who's going to stand for that? The only thing that inspires human beings to stand up for justice and face the oppressors and voice their loudly, their opposition to that is religious conviction, spirit of sacrifice. Only that allows people to come out with such courage. People who are like Occupy protesters in the United States, that's fine. Hopefully they do more of that, but they went back home. What happens to the popular social movements? What happens? They're doing it for money, doing it for bread, they're doing it for butter, they're doing it for jobs. So when they have those who have jobs, they're bought. Those who don't will not risk their lives, they will not die to earn bread. You need something that's more valuable than all material things. You need something like, having a divine faith that will allow you to stand up for something like that. Karbala is an event of the highest caliber that no one in history will equal the Ashab of Imam Hussain. No one, even the Ashab of Imam Zaman alayhi salam will not be able to equal the Shuhada of Karbala. It's a fact. It's a fact. They are of very high rank. The Shuhada of Badr are of very high rank. But no one will come close to the Shuhada of Karbala. They were not given any hope that you will survive. They were denied everything. They didn't even know what will happen to their families. What will happen to their children. Everything. Even those who killed, what will happen to the surviving women and children? What will happen to them? Nothing. They didn't know anything. They had left everything. Their houses were burned, their families were killed, many of them spent years in prison, but those who were able to make it to Maidan Karbala, they came basically for the love of Imam Hussain and said, no matter what happens, we are killed 1,000 times, we will come back and we will die again. This spirit, no one has this spirit. No one has. Imam turns off the candle, he says, leave this place. Nafi bin Hilal says at night of Ashura, it was dark and I saw Imam Hussain going towards the battlefield alone. And I worried. I was concerned for the Imam. So I followed him. Imam stopped and noticed someone coming behind. He said, who is this? Nafi? He said, yes. He said, Ibn Rasulullah, I got worried. You're coming out alone in this battlefield. He said, I'm checking out this battlefield. How this. And then as he came close to the Imam said, look at those two hills, there's no one there. Leave me. Go from there. Escape. He said, now it's just him and Imam. He said, I fell down on Imam's feet and said, what will I do after I leave? what will I do? How will I answer the Prophet? I leave you. He said that I purchased this sword with 1,000 dinars for this day. I purchased my horse for 1,000 dinars for this day. And I will not stop until I break this sword and I get killed and give my life until I die before you do. Right? This is the spirit of Sayyid al-Shuhada. What deen in this world, what other system in this world can create this kind of courage? Create this kind of courage to go out and fight like this. As-salam upon Ahlul Bayt and as-salam upon Sahibul Zaman. We send our salams to our Imam for the Shuhada of Karbala, for the tragedy of Karbala, and we mourn Karbala as long as we live, and we give our best salams to Shuhada of Karbala. And we ask Allah to make the zuhur of Imam close. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make them zahireen of Sayyid al-Shuhada. To include our names in those who on the day of judgment they are counted as the zahireen of Sayyid al-Shuhada. And receive shafa'at of Holy Prophet and Ahlul Bayt alayhi salatu wassalam. Sallallahu alayhi wa sallam.